everyone, this is Rabius Blog Animation Bliss, and welcome to another anime discussion series. So today's anime discussion I'll be talking about today are my thoughts on the new Don't Hug Me I'm Scared TV series. And before I get into this, here are a few words from the channel. Alright Animaniacs, now let's get on the social media train. Want to chat with us in 100 words or less? Then check out our Twitter account. Want to chat with us within a group? Then check out our Facebook account. Want to get the lowdown on everything dealing with animation on this channel? Then check all of the above. And now, we return to our regularly scheduled program. So the Don't Hug Me I'm Scared TV series is based off the web series called Don't Hug Me I'm Scared. And basically this series takes place after the original web series, where you have the main characters Red Guy, Yellow Guy, and Duck Guy still doing the same things they were doing in the original web series, and they're still meeting up with various teachers throughout each episode. And just like the original web series, the episodes take a much darker turn in the second half of the episodes. So what are my thoughts on the new Don't Hug Me I'm Scared TV series? Well, I'm actually really enjoying this show so far. Like, I will admit that when I first heard about that Don't Hug Me I'm Scared was getting its own TV show, I will admit that I was a bit hesitant about it, because even though I really love the original web series, I was afraid that the TV series wasn't going to live up to the hype of the original web series, and I was afraid that they were going to change a lot of things from the original web series to the TV series, because I thought that they were going to cut back on the gory violence and the disturbing themes that the original web series has set up. But thankfully, the TV series managed to retain the original web series gory violence and disturbing themes and use it in a much more story-driven way. One of my biggest issues with the original web series was that I felt like that the narrative was a bit disjointed at places, and you had no clue what was really going on with the series itself. But with the TV series, it actually expanded more on the characters of Duck Guy, Red Guy, and Yellow Guy, as well as the world they're living in and what's going on behind the scenes. And I really appreciate the TV series for expanding more on the world of the Don't Hug Me I'm Scared series and giving much more depth to the characters and the world that they live in. I also like the fact that the teachers do return in this series, although these are different teachers from the ones we saw in the original web series, and the teachers are still just as creepy as they were in the original web series. And probably my favorite episode so far of the TV show is episode 3, that deals with the theme of family, and I like how the episode started off kind of innocently, but then it gets really creepy and dark in the second half. And I just love how the TV series explored different themes from the original web series. Like, the TV series explores the theme of family, and it also explores about traveling and stuff like that, and it still retains the original series penchant for providing dark twists in the second half of the episode. So I really appreciate the TV series for doing just that. Now, if there was a minor issue that I have with the TV series so far, is that I felt like some of the characters were characterized a bit too differently in this TV series, and it threw me off a bit. Like, for example, the character who had the biggest change to their personality was Duck Guy himself. Like, he's a bit more of a jerk in this series than he was in the original web series. Like, he acts much more high and mighty in the series. And I will admit that that threw me off a bit, because I was so used to Duck Guy being portrayed as a nice guy who is intelligent, but doesn't let his intelligence run his character. But in the TV series, he's a lot meaner, and he tries to be all high and mighty towards the other two characters. And I did find that a bit off-putting. But other than that, I didn't really have much of a problem with the TV series itself. But overall, I really enjoyed the Don't Hug Me I'm Scared TV show. Even though some of the characters in the series were a bit different than how they were in the original web series, I do love the fact that this TV series is expanding more on the characters themselves and the world that they're living in. And I can't wait to see more of these characters and the world they live in Season 2, if Season 2 does get made. So those are my thoughts so far on the Don't Hug Me I'm Scared TV show. And tell me in the comments down below, have you seen the new Don't Hug Me I'm Scared TV series? And if you have, did you like the show? Did you hate the show? And do you hope that the Don't Hug Me I'm Scared TV show gets a Season 2? Please let me know in the comments down below. Hey animation fans, like this video? If you want to see more animated content from this channel, then please hit that big old animated subscribe button so that you can get more awesome content from this channel.